This is Mark Bell from SuperTraining.tv, Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West. Just want to update you guys on some things that are going on. I used to blog, I used to write, but I don't have time. I'm getting very, very caught up in the magazine, trying to enhance the magazine, trying to keep the magazine on par with previous issues and continue to make it better and better every single time out. And that is taking a tremendous effort from myself and my wife. But having said that, we did just come back from a much needed vacation with our kids. We went to New York and visited my dad. My dad is doing well, for those of you that care. I know that I shared with a lot of you people out there that my dad was very sick. He was not doing very well. He was in the hospital for 75 days and basically went through hell and back, and now he's surviving. He's walking around. He's doing good. He's eating. He's much healthier. He's much stronger right now. And we're going to work on getting his ass into the gym and getting him on a diet to make sure that that he lives out the rest of his life in a very healthy and pain-free fashion. It was great going back to New York. Went to Connecticut, saw my niece, baby Olivia. She's a very beautiful little girl. It's my brother-in-law's little girl. She's very cute, and that was great to see her. She's only like 10 weeks old. Now to bring you up to speed on some other things. Got some new projects going on with the Sling Shot. Got some new things going on with the Slanger. Can't really talk about too much with the Slanger at this moment, but got some new and exciting things on the horizon for it. I can at least tell you that. Got a pair of knee wraps that we're prototyping right now. Want to make sure I get things just right and make sure these are actually 3-meter knee wraps, and making sure that they're not only effective but comfortable, and that they work the way that they're supposed to, and that they have some longevity to them. So making sure I'm not selling a piece of shit to everybody. Let's see, what else? Working on Power Magazine, working on finalizing this next issue, which has Brad Gillingham on the cover. Legendary strongman, IPF Hall of Fame, 881-pound double overhand hook grip deadlift. Just an amazing lifter. Been in the top 10 for like the last 20 years, something like that. Just a ridiculous lifter with ridiculous strength. He and his brothers are beasts. There's 3 of them. Carl does strongman, and Brad, is a world-class athlete in powerlifting, both raw and in single ply gear. And the other brother, Wade, he does a lot of unbelievable feats of strength himself in grip training. It's awesome working with the Gillingham brothers. Both Carl and Brad collaborated together and helped me with this interview. Also, I interviewed Eric Spotto, the Vanilla Gorilla, for Power Magazine, and we got a great interview with him talking about his bench press prowess and how he's kind of the uncrowned king of the raw bench press. He's done a lot of great things in the gym, but hasn't tested his mettle on the platform just yet, and that, to us as power lifters, is the ultimate test, is to get on that platform, because we all can do well in the gym, but to do well on the platform is another thing. And I'm pulling for Eric Spotto, hoping and wishing him the best when he does decide to compete. 315 for 62 reps, not too bad. 645 for 4 reps. 785 at a Sling Shot. The guy's a beast, and I wish him the best and like to see him put up some big numbers in a contest. Hopefully he'll go up over that 700-pound mark raw. Let's see, what the hell else is going on? We also did an interview with Jennifer Thompson, who has put in some of the most outstanding performances I've ever heard of in the history of powerlifting, not just for a woman, just phenomenal lifts, just period. This woman is, squatting over 400 pounds, pulling over 400 pounds, and bench pressing over 300 pounds raw. It's just unbelievable lifter, and she only weighs 132 pounds. You know what? I might be mistaken on the squat. I cannot remember what she squatted, but I do know that she pulled around 418 or 420 or so, and she bench pressed 300 pounds even, weighing 132 pounds. Think about that, fellas. Think about that out there, guys. I mean, what the hell is going on? We got a chick benching 300 pounds raw. What else is going on? Let's see. Did an interview with Kiefer John. Not sure when some of these articles are going to appear in Power Magazine. They may not necessarily appear in the next issue. They may appear in the issue after that. The interview with Kiefer John is great. I take some shots at him. I test him a little bit. I push his buttons a little bit and basically tell him that I don't think his program works and that I think he's crazy. With his carbohydrate backloading, eating carbohydrates pretty much only after 5 or 6 o'clock at night, which is just blows everything up in the face of the conventional wisdom of years past, where people said don't eat carbohydrates after 5 p.m. Only eat them in the morning when your body's ready to upregulate them. But Kiefer has some interesting concepts that he shares with you in the interview. He also talks a lot about some of the stuff from his book, Carbohydrate Backloading, otherwise known as CBL. He also talks about Carb Night, which is another book that he has. And you can look up some of his stuff at dangerouslyhardcore.com. If you don't know how to spell dangerously, then don't worry about it, because I don't know how to spell it either. It's a stupid website from an extremely smart guy, dangerouslyhardcore.com. Anyway, I don't even know if that's a word. It might not even be a word. Let's see, what the hell else is going on? I think that's pretty much it. There's no football on TV. I feel like I'm going to kill myself. All there is baseball, and I despise baseball. I know a lot of you people out there are probably baseball fans, but baseball just makes me want to puke. There's not a lot of UFC going on right now, so I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Everyone's testing positive for steroids left and right, which is shocking, right? Oh my God, I can't believe these caged animals, these guys that get into a cage, would ever take drugs of any sort to enhance their performance. That's just absurd. Why would they try to get an edge on someone who's trying to punch them in the face? Alistar Overreem tested positive for steroids. For those of you who don't know, he did not test positive for steroids. I'm sorry, let me clarify that. He tested positive for having elevated testosterone levels. As far as whether there was a synthetic form of testosterone running through his veins is yet to be determined, but I can only imagine what the results will be of that. That guy's a beast at 252 pounds. He's shredded, about 6'2". Looks like a beast, looks like a bodybuilder. Pretty damn jacked, and he just completely dismantled Brock Lesnar, and you know what kind of strength and power Brock Lesnar has. Not only did he dismantle him, he sent his ass into retirement. I don't think Brock Lesnar's ever felt that kind of power and that kind of speed before, and he said, you know what, I'm up against it too much here. I better just hang this shit up, or this guy's going to kill me. Let's see, what else? Overeem also went on to say that the average human being has 0.000000003 milligrams or grams of radium in their system, whatever the hell that is. But his amount of radium is 2,000 times the average human being, and that he is simply a superior human being, and that he has not done anything to cheat or to enhance himself, which is just awesome. I think it's great. He says that he released this 52-page thesis of some sorts about his performance enhancement, how none of it was illegal, how it's all been documented, and that he was part of a Chinese government experiment. How is that for fucking cheating? Whether you injected yourself with a fucking needle from a $30 10cc bottle of testosterone, how would I know how much shit costs, right? But if you inject yourself with a couple cc's per week of testosterone, somehow that's against the rules. But if you're invited by the Chinese government to take part in these experiments that last 10 to 12 hours every single day, where they monitor you 24 hours a day, somehow that's more legal, where they spend more money and they spend more time enhancing your performance and making sure that you're a better athlete and making sure that you have an advantage over everybody, somehow that's more legal than just taking a needle and sticking it in the side of your fucking shoulder to make sure that your testosterone levels are a little bit higher so you can recover from your workouts a little better and lift a little bit heavier. Who the hell knows what's going on in sports? Who the hell knows why they bother even testing anymore? I don't think there's any point. I think the all-steroid Olympics is the way to go, the way they did it at Saturday Night Live years and years ago. Anyway, I'm rambling on. It's over 10 minutes. I can't imagine anybody's fucking watching this at this point. So I got to go drink some coffee, and I'm out of here. And thanks for listening, and I will catch you guys next month with this little wrap-up of what the hell's going on. Oh, I compete at Super Training May 26th. Be there or be fat. I'm looking to go over 2,700 pounds. Haven't decided whether I'll be 275 or 308 for that one. My new goals, I got some new goals coming up this year. For the next 12 months, I'd like to get in the top 5 at 308. Get in the top 5 of all time at 275, and get in the top 5 of all time at 242. I've been in the top 5 at 275 before, but I think I got knocked down a little bit. Got to work my way back up, getting to second or third all time. Getting first is a tall order, because we all know who's first. That's Dave Hoff with like 2930 or whatever the hell that number is. That's out of my reach. I'm not going to be unrealistic about it. Just going to accept it and move on. But I'll do the best I can at 308, 275, and then eventually at 242. It might be a while before I'm 242. So, but it will happen. You can hold me to it. And that's it from supertraining.tv. Later.